The Milky Way smells like rum and tastes like raspberries. Welcome to Stellar Stories, everyone, the podcast where we dive deep into the fascinating and oftenly strange details of the universe. I am your host, Caitlin Barber, and today we're going to explore a concept that might sound like science fiction, but is actually grounded in real, mind blowing scientific discovery. Now, I want you to imagine this. The Milky Way, the galaxy we call home, smells like rum and tastes like raspberries. This might sound crazy, or even just like a crazy metaphor, or just something that somebody made up on the internet somewhere, but is there some truth behind it? Well, stick around, and as I uncover the science behind this delightful idea. Now, we all know that the universe is filled with mysteries, but some are more intriguing or surprising than others. You may have heard stories about the smells and tastes of space before. For instance, there's been a few astronauts that have been to the International Space Station, and the way that they describe the smell is a little bit different. They associate the smell of space with like a metallic or a burnt steak, and sometimes even like a burnt gunpowder. A little bit different than rum and raspberries. But what about the Milky Way? Could our entire galaxy have its own unique scent and flavor? Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, it sort of does. And it's not just a fun thought experiment. We're talking about molecules in space and how scientists have detected certain compounds that actually lead us to think that space might smell like rum and even taste like raspberries. Now, I don't know about you, but this is making me really just want to go over to the fridge and grab some raspberries and have a little snack during this. So let's dig in. First, let's talk about the science behind this idea. The Milky Way and space in general is filled with complex chemicals and organic compounds, as we already know. But there is a gas cloud located in the Sagittarius B2 region near the center of our galaxy that contains a molecule called ethyl formate. And and you're probably thinking, what's so special about that? Well, ethyl formate is the same compound responsible for the smell of rum and the taste of raspberries, at least here on Earth. So, when astronomers detected it in space, it wasn't just a fluke. It sparked curiosity about how similar things can be between space and our home planet. So, let's talk about when this discovery was made. This was probably discovered around the 2000s this was discovered by a team of astronomers using a radio telescope. And this wasn't just one or two scientists casually observing. No, this was the result of a rigorous work and observation. Ethyl formate isn't the only compound that they have observed in space that has connections to other flavors and smells. For example, astronomers have detected a acetaldehyde, a chemical that is also has like fruity notes similar to those of a pear or an apple. And it doesn't really stop there. Space is rich with other complex molecules and compounds that also just could play an even bigger role in the origins of life as we know. Now, you're probably thinking, other than it being so cool and intriguing, why does this actually matter? Why is this important? Why are scientists taking so much time into this, such what we think is a little fact? It's not just about what the Milky Way smells like. It's about what these molecules have told us. The fact that we're finding these complex organic molecules in space is significant. It suggests that the building blocks of life, what we are made of, are not exclusive to Earth. These compounds are common throughout the universe, possibly waiting for the right condition to form life elsewhere. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a really big deal. And of course, we're not just talking about the smell and the taste for the sake of it. What makes this discovery even more intriguing is that these molecules are found in the very heart of the Milky Way galaxy, our home. We're talking about a region of space that's billions of years old, where new stars are born and planets might form. Could the smell of rum and raspberries be linked to the very chemistry that could one day lead to the creation of life on distant planets? Now, here's a thought. Since these components, ethyl formate, are in the center of our Milky Way galaxy, do you think that this smell was created before rum and raspberries? Do you think that's where the smell kind of originated from? Because I believe that we are connected to the center of our galaxy. I believe that our planet Earth is, connected to the center of our Milky Way galaxy, and that's why we have, similar components and molecules that we see and discover. And the more that we find, the more that we discover, the more that we'll understand how our Earth, our planet is made. I don't know about you again, but that to me sounds really intriguing. Now, the big question is, does the Milky Way really smell like rum and taste like raspberries? Well, not in the way that you or I would experience it. It But the molecules that produce those scents and flavors do actually exist in space. And to me, that is pretty remarkable. It's a reminder that the universe is full of surprises, and we've only begun to scratch the surface of understanding what lies beyond our world, what has created our world. Now, I just wanted to say thank you guys for joining me on this interstellar journey today. If you enjoyed this podcast, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to share this fun piece of cosmic trivia with your friends. The universe is out there waiting to be explored, and you are part of that adventure. Until next time, keep looking up. I'm your host, Caitlin Barber, and this has been Stellar Stories.